While Uhuru Kenyatta supporters celebrated his victory in chants, opponents had a different message for the incumbent.
Uhuru Kenyatta, 7,483,895.
Announcement was made by Kenya's Electoral Commission Chief Wafula Chebukati, who said that Kenyatta got 98% of the votes that were cast.
This was nothing more than a revalidation of their general will, a statement of their national intent in support of myself and in support of our Jubilee government, which was their choice.
Africa expert Chris Hennemeyer says Kenyatta needs to adopt a different language.
Now it's up to him to decide whether he wants to sound like a conciliatory leader who's attempting to bring Kenyans together, or whether that's not the road he chooses to go on. And from his initial remarks today, it does not sound like he's willing to speak to Raila, to try and find some common ground and to move the country forward.
But Hennemeyer also says Kenyatta knows that his country is a hub in East Africa.
He understands that business must go on. So I don't see Kenya turning into any kind of failed state or dysfunctional country.
Opposition leader Raila Odinga, who dropped out of the presidential rerun race, had called on his supporters to boycott the vote. He questions the election's outcome.
Odinga did boycott the election as well as most of his supporters. So only 1/3 of registered voters actually went to vote in the rerun. So I think that will pose a great question and a great challenge for the legitimacy of President Uhuru Kenyatta.
This is a very difficult time for the East African country, says John Tomaszewski, who was in Kenya during the elections.
We've seen a very tough election cycle, and I think what's happened today is just one more step in a process that won't end today. I think while the Jubilee government would like to move on, the NASA coalition is dug in, and I think we'll continue to see more and more of this discussion in the weeks ahead.
Mariama Diallo, VOA News.